Muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and
every day I ride, got my top down cruising, super sport and a 36. What you see? Every day, oh yeah, every day I ride, got my top down cruising, super sport and a 36. What you see? Every day, oh yeah.
Muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, and classic.
Family, welcome to the 4th episode of Muscle and Classics. It's your big brother E.RED, and I'm joined by my brothers Earl and the speed demon himself, Gator. This month, we return to Atlanta Auto Restoration to check out a new build in the metal shop while we wait for the parts to come in to continue the conversion build on the D100. That's right. And we also head back to Streetside Classics for a little holiday cheer to check out their annual Toys for Top fundraiser and car show. And we wrap this month's show with our spotlight driver as we put you inside the car for the last race of the season, and we also sit down and have an in-depth conversation with our spotlight driver about their overall season and the preparation that it takes to be ready for the 2018 season. So now it's time to gather the whole family around the TV and turn it up, because first off, it's everybody's favorite, Friday Night Drags. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Bailey North, and you're tuned in to Muscle and Classics.
Family, it's time to go inside of Muscle and Classics home garage, Atlanta Auto Restoration, to check in with my brother Brandon in the metal shop. Let's go inside.
Welcome back to Muscles and Classics. This is Brandon with Atlanta Auto Restoration. As y'all see what we got going on today, we got a 65 Malibu that we're trying to finish up and tie all the loose ends. Had custom made quarter panels on them, so which we had to make custom wheel wells as well. So what you see me doing is doing body work on the wheel wells. There's a lot of heat, a lot of welding going on in it, so now we just got to smooth it out, make it look really good. Now, the welding that you see also is we just tying up some loose ends, maybe little holes that are filled or welds that kind of got missed. It's better to have a couple sets of eyes on the car as well. This way you make sure everything's done right and ready to go on to the next step. I hope y'all enjoy everything you see. Thanks for tuning in to Muscles and Classics.
My name is Sam Grundy, and you're tuned in to Muscle and Classics.
Welcome back. We're at the 2017 Streetside Classics Toys for Tots fundraiser and car show. Sit back as we give you a bird's eye view of some of the most beautiful cars you have ever seen, classic and muscle, original and fully restored. In the words of Hyle and Derek Monk, we take you back. Two-tone, 1936 Chevrolet 3100. Clean. Original Buick Roadmaster. Beautiful. What really stuck out to me at the Streetside Classics Toys for Tots fundraiser was each and every one of these vehicles you see drove into the parking lot. There were no trailer queens on hand today. The old adage is hand in hand. Where there's legendary muscle and classic cars, there's legendary muscle and classic car collectors. And we ran into quite a few today, like Mr. Mickey, Atlanta Auto Restoration's master craftsman, and my next guest, Mr. Collier, accompanied by his wife, Mrs. Collier. Check this out. Welcome back to Muscle and Classics. Today, I am very, very privileged to be here with a classic car legend, Mr. Collier. I've seen you on so many shows and told my kids about you, and it's a pleasure to finally be here and meet you today. What did you bring here to Streetside Classics today?
I brought a 59 Impala Chevrolet to Streetside today.
How long have you had this car? It's beautiful, man.
Approximately a year and a half on this particular car.
So, I know you got quite a collection because I've seen several cars. I've never seen this one before. So what's the collection topping off at now? You know how many cars you have in it?
We are somewhere around 30 cars. Maybe plus or minus one or two either way.
Beautiful. I'm trying to get there. I can't even get the second garage slot right now, Mr. Collier. I'm trying to get there. Ms. Collier, how you doing today? Awesome. So, how long you been supporting Mr. Collier doing this car? The early 70s? Whew. Well, you know, I was just coming into the world by that time, but I'm definitely privileged to meet you guys today, and just beautiful to sit out here and talk with you and look at the beautiful cars. And I know you a Chevy man to the bone, right?
Well, Chevy's my first choice, but
Yes,
there are other cars I like too. But I've always said, and you probably saw me on some other interview, I don't think a poor man can have 3 or 4 different brands. I can't have a Chevy alternator hanging up and a Ford starter, you know, and a Chrysler transmission. It's too expensive.
Yes, sir.
So you have to pick one if you don't have, if the funds are limited,
Yes, sir.
and go with that.
Yes, sir.
And so I go with Chevrolet.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely following your lead, and thank you so much, Mr. Collier,
All right.
for taking the time. And you too, Ms. Collier. We appreciate you, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us, okay? All right. We'll be right back on Muscle and Classics. As we move inside, the Georgia Street Rod Association, joined by dozens of volunteers and the Naval Academy cadets, all collected toys and donations for the Toys for Tots drive. In addition to a successful drive and all the wonderful cars on hand, we were all served a hearty meal, and even Santa stopped by to show off his new sleigh. Welcome back to Muscle and Classics. We are here at Streetside Classics once again with the car guy himself, the guru, Tom Sloyd. Tell us what's going on outside today, man. There's a lot of people out here.
There are, yeah. We're expecting over 1,000 people here today. Streetside Classics, twice a year we do charity fundraiser car shows. Today we're doing Toys for Tots, so we expect to collect somewhere north of 2,000 to 2,500 toys for kids in need, and it's a good time. It's a consignor appreciation event also for us to bring out all our sellers and just kind of get everybody together and have a good time.
Yeah, there's some big names back there. It's some big name collectors back there. On top of the fact that you guys have the Naval Academy guys out here, man, and then Santa's back there taking pictures. Y'all going all out, man. It's an awesome thing. It's an awesome thing. It's good to let the community see just how you guys are. You connected to the community. You do this yearly. Nobody has to, force you guys to do it. You voluntarily do it, and the customers and the people around you love it.
We enjoy it. It's an excuse for us to get everybody together. Around the holiday time, car shows are winding down. There's not a lot of other events going on, but we kind of try to get in the last shot of the year and have a kind of last hurrah, and it's for a good cause.
That's what's up. Well, as always, we're going to bring you the inside scoop, and there you have it from the car guy himself. Make sure you follow Tom and Streetside Classics on IG, Instagram for us older people, and just stay tuned in, and we're going to keep bringing you great things from Streetside Classics, and make sure you log on and check out every vehicle they got today. We'll be right back. Well, family, that'll do it for the 2017 Streetside Classics Toys for Tots fundraiser. Up next, our Spotlight Driver of the Month.
We're Outcast Vets, LLC, and you're tuned in to Muscle and Classics.
This is Tom, and you're watching Muscle and Classics.
This is Bailey North. Come take the last stride of the season with the 29 car.
We went out for practice, came back in the pits, made a few adjustments for the heat race.
They can go real slow and they just floor it. Just take off. Just gotta get in their mind. They're gonna have to keep going. So you bring them to the green flag really slow and then just hammer down fast. Don't come up to it fast because they'll be keeping up with you. If you keep them slowed down and then you just hammer down, when you get to that corner, they won't know what happened.
So we went out for the heat race, running second. Then on the last lap, I made the pass to win the heat race.
All right, fire up, kids. Good luck, have fun. Fire up, go.
We started on the pole for the feature race. While battling for second, I spun, which sent me to the rear. back up was second. We got tangled up, spun out, and hit the wall, and that ended our day. So as you see here, my car is apart. Some of it's over here, half of it is over there. And we have a lot of work to do. Lots of work.
Welcome back to Muscle and Classics, and I'm here with my champ of the year driver of the 29 car, Miss Bailey North. So, Bailey and Corey, how was the last race of the season?
Not good.
It was, you gotta have the bad days to have the good, and she overcame a few obstacles during the feature race, was spinning out, and maybe a little bit of an ill-handled car on Dad's setup, but she did good. She drove a car that really wasn't optimally set up, and was able to not only spin out, lose half a track to the field, never threw a caution, and still caught back up.
Wow.
And made her way back up to second before they got tangled up, and she had a little bit of meeting with the wall. So.
You know what I think it's in your DNA, because you too hard on yourself and you way too hard on yourself. I mean, every time I've seen you race this season, you've shown out. I mean, just your skills as a driver, and then, Dad, man, you awesome, man, fixing the car. We see you working on these cars on the side, in between races, making all the changes. And it's just awesome to see y'all communicate like that. Especially, I saw on the radio one time in her car, telling you what was going on with it. So I was like, wow, she's crewing back to the pit.
Yeah, it's okay for her to talk to me during the race, but Dad, don't come over to the radio and tell me what's going, tell me anything. So
I've unplugged it before.
yes, and there you go. So, but she's improved every race that she goes out, whether she finishes first, second, third. There's been an incident where you could just see her car control start to develop, and that's really what's impressive, is just to see an 11-year-old learn how to control a car better than a lot of adults.
11,
so
much better than me, or the 5 drunk drivers that's hit me. Drive much better than them, man. Well, okay, so what's the plan on the off season? How do you train? What do you guys do? You take the car out a certain amount of days a week, you go to other places to race. What do you do in the off season to train?
We go to go-kart tracks like Andretti's and other motorsports park.
Nice track, yeah.
So we practice with that so I can get the feel of doing road course. And on off days for any type of racing, we practice in a parking lot. We went to Cordeal one time, and it helped improve my racing a lot down there.
They have some open practice dates that you can go through and attend.
Okay.
And even if it's not on the track, I mean, even her just being here in the shop, being around the car, right. Anytime that you can familiarize yourself with, whether it's working on it, I mean, you're learning about what you're putting yourself into, so. She's pretty good. She's not one of those that just gets in the driver's seat and goes and expects everybody else to hand her the gloves. And she wants to do it on her own. She's got the motivation and the drive to learn these things. So
she's doing an awesome job with her. She is an impressive young lady, and and she's not scared. It's not with girls, dads, we learn that we kind of have to let them do their own thing to a certain extent, but still try to hold their hand. But you're an impressive driver, and Dad, you're doing a great job with her.
Thank you.
She's doing a great job with her.
She's what's impressive is I guess with girl drivers, you see them, they're a little more precise in the decisions they make. Not always necessarily reserved, but their decisions and where they put themselves, position they put themselves into the car it's a little more methodical, I think, than some of the boys. The boys just kind of forceful kind of deal. If this car ain't gonna fit, we're gonna make it fit.
I noticed that a lot this season. Well, let me ask you this. I know you hard on yourself. If you had to, what would you give yourself? Let's just say 1 out of 10. What would you give yourself for your season? First rookie season now. Don't be hard.
Like how I've been doing my race?
Yeah, just how would you rate your whole season? How you think you do?
I think I would honestly give it like a 7.5.
Good. That's still less than what I'd have gave you, but I'd have gave you like 8.9.5. I mean, for someone, your first year, really, that was
it's my first
wonderful.
year, so I don't know
Maybe the crew chief, you probably get a 7.5 after the last
so
race.
You're probably gonna get like a 5.
5.5. Okay, 5.5. But I think you're well deserved a strong 9.
Exactly. I think it's either 7.5 or an 8. Because a 9, it's like
almost
you gotta
perfect, but not quite
be
perfect.
on it.
Right.
Like
you were on it.
Grant
so hard on
Thompson,
yourself.
he would be like a 10.9.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you, man. Thank you both. Thank you, Bailey, and thank you, Corey, for walking us through and letting us. Bailey was the first spotlight driver of the month, and she actually made that segment what it is. People fell absolutely in love with you, and the fact that wow, this pretty little girl could drive that car like that. That blows people's mind, and it's still blowing my mind. And I'm here with you, and I see you drive normally. So, thank you guys, and we want to continue to follow you as you progress. And I definitely can't wait for next season. My daughter on my back now about to see you race next season.
I'm excited for next season because it's a new season, new setups, hopefully new class.
We're gonna get a little more experience, I think, in the rookie class, and then with the new kids coming in that raced before,
right?
She's got fresh competition coming in. She didn't have any racing experience prior to this, so she's not to the point where she's got to move up to keep progressing because she doesn't have competition yet. Right. So we're still in a good spot. I think that she's never been the one that's come to the track and nobody looks at her like you ain't got to worry about her. I think last weekend I was told by 2 different people, Bailey's gonna be the one to beat this weekend.
That's right.
And she was. I goofed a little bit on the setup, but she still showed that even with the ill-handling car that she's got the talent to still drive up front and adapt, in the situations, those corners where the car wasn't handling properly. She adapted to that, and it's racing. It's part of it. You got your ups and you got your downs, and she hadn't torn up anything all year long. So I guess the last race of the season was the one to do it.
Well, she took several checkered flags this year, and I'm impressed, and I'm absolutely proud of you. And I'm gonna continue to cheer you, number one fan, and we're going to keep following you. And you guys make sure you follow Bailey as well. You can follow her on Instagram at Bailey North Racing. And if you have any questions for Corey, what can they follow you at on Instagram?
I'm at Instagram at Corey_North.
That's right. Because it's always good parents who wants to get their kids into racing to talk to another parent who's actually in racing. All right?
I also have a Facebook, and it's Bailey North Racing.
Bailey North Racing.
Bailey North Racing. Bailey North Racing on Facebook. Make sure you check out both of those pages and make sure you follow Bailey her entire career. Because this young lady right here will be in NASCAR one day. Remember that. And thank you guys again. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Corey. Thank you again.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on Muscle and Classics.
Classic and muscle car owners looking for someone trustworthy to help you get back on the road? Let Atlanta Auto Restoration help you today. We specialize in frame-off restoration, sheet metal repair and replacement, engine and transmission replacement, interior body and paint, and much more in classic vehicles 1975 and older. Master mechanic and fabricator Mark Engel and team can restore and maintain your classic today. Find us on the web at atlautoresto.com or call 770-946-8949.
And that'll do it for this month's episode of Muscle and Classics. Log on to AtlantaMotorspeedway.com to check out the schedule for the 2018 season. And remember, keep God first and keep it in your own lane.